Hey there. Friends, let's continue from where we have left. Now friends, member area is a function which only the authorized people could be allowed to access, and for doing which we have checked session at the beginning of the function, and if the session variable is not set, we have clearly called a die function, but that's a not proper way. Now friends, imagine after logged in user, there could be many more functionalities that a user would do, and before every function we won't be able to check session, and the solution would be, let's build a new controller, and inside the controller we will place a mechanism which will check the session for us for every function under that controller. So let's navigate to controller and create a new controller for us. So we have created this controller by the name of members underscore only, and this controller has this constructor, and inside this constructor we would call method validate user, and inside this validate user we will check whether the person who is trying to access any of the function inside this particular controller is a valid user or not, and if the user is not valid, we will redirect that user to a page using which we will specify the user that you are not authorized to access this particular page. So how we can do that? So we have wrote the validate underscore user function, and we have read the session variable using Codeigniter in here. So we can read using the Codeigniter session library, or we can also use using the global variable underscore session. Now in this variable is underscore logged in underscore in, if this is set or this is true, then we are logged in. So we are checking whether it is not set or whether the value is not true, and if so, then we would be giving a error message, and in the error message we will type in you don't have permission to access this page, and we will also give an hyperlink to login. And how we can get this hyperlink? Using the site URL method. Finally, we will display using the message using error view. So let's try to check it out. This is the member area. If I click, it will give me this message, you don't have permission to access this page, and link to login. And if I navigate and login in here, and then finally go to member area controller, it will give me a blank page, because under index function there is nothing, which is absolutely correct. Now let's modify our welcome.php and implement the member area function inside the member only controller. So let's delete member area function from here, and we have also redirected to member area controller, and the default is the index function, so we need not to type in explicitly. And let's load the view in here. All right, so it seems all set. Let's test it. Let's log out first. When we will click login, then let's log in, and it's give us a very good message, hello Chand, which is perfect. And if I now log out and then again go to member area controller, then it will give me an error message. All right, so there is some issue with this page. Let us fix it. The issue is that we are loading this particular view, and we are also executing the index function. In fact, we need to redirect it. So let's cut it from here and redirect this to welcome slash maybe login page directly. We can also create a new view and display the message, but that will surely burn some time. So let's take the shortcut and reload this page. All right, so we are directed to the login page. That seems perfect. So I hope I have made myself clear.